sorry about that. You're going to have to beat Pep Guardiola to sort of show that you can be successful as a Chelsea manager. How important was it to win today to beat Man City in the process as well?
Well, if you play against Pep, you know that you play against the highest level in Europe, because everywhere where he was at the sideline, Barcelona, Bayern, and now Man City for years, he was the benchmark with his teams, and he is again. You can see this in the fixture in Premier League. But like I said before, is our target to close the gap for the 90 minutes, because it's possible in football, and if you arrive in a good momentum, you can make this happen. I'm very, very happy and proud of the performance of our team, because we played with a lot of courage. We were very self-confident, and we played very brave with the ball and against the ball. We had a very good start to the match, the first 35 minutes of the first half and the first half of second half. And we deserved the win, which is most important. We were very active. We did not get passive, and we deserved the win against, like I said, maybe the best manager, and clearly one of the best teams with the best manager. So we are very happy with the performance, and will be a huge boost for our self-confidence, and for our progression, and for our development, because we arrive also with a young team, a lot of young players. So this is important to have these experiences together. And the most important now is to enjoy it today, and that the players feel it also, the effort, because they're absolutely tired now, and that they can enjoy it. And from tomorrow is the past, and we need to perform in a crucial week in Premiership.
Simon Peach.
Hi Thomas, congratulations. Hakim Ziyech was another nice display from him. You spoke about the progress of your side as a collective. Do you feel like individuals like Hakim are going to now kick on and really end the season strongly?
Well, I think like we had the same lineup with Hakim, Timo, and Mason up front against Liverpool, and they were very strong. Hakim was also very strong against Atletico in Champions League. Sometimes we have, against Porto in the first leg, we had a different approach on the half positions. We wanted to have more runners, and he is more a dribbler, a passer, and a guy who turns in the pockets. So sometimes the decisions are never personal. Sometimes it's for a different characteristic of the players. And when we were so strong in Crystal Palace, it was the momentum for Kai, Mason, and Christian to keep on going. And he showed me that he is ready. He showed me that he's ready when he came on the pitch from the bench. He showed me that he's ready from what I saw in training, and this is the most important. Now come the crucial weeks. Nobody can rest on what we have. We have to keep on going. Everybody who is on the pitch needs to deserve to be on the pitch. When you're on the pitch, you need to show that you play your part, that you play your role for 100%, that you're reliable. And this is what Hakim did. This is what Timo did. This is what Kepa did today. And this is very important. And so I'm very, very happy for them. But on the other hand, it's exactly what we need.
Fraser Dainton.
Thomas, I read an article which said that you probably only spend about 10 minutes sometimes working on defensive skills, which I think may have been a little bit of a joke, but was that a defensive masterclass as far as you were concerned tonight?
Yeah, but I said maybe 10%, not 10 minutes, but 10%. I think that to speak about training is a very complex approach. This is in what we believe. We do very, very few minutes. We spend very few minutes and moments in training isolated on defense or offense. We train in complex situations because the game is complex, and we don't try to divide the situations on an artificial way. That's the first thing that I wanted to express, and I spend 90% of my time to think about solutions offensively, And if you have a good pole possession against City, maybe it's the best way to defend. We are very strong in the defensive numbers and the defensive statistics. That belongs to the courage of the players. That belongs to their, the credit goes to the individual behavior, the behavior as a group and as a team. We defend very, very active, very aggressive with a huge solidarity. And this is the key. On this level is like this. Everybody needs to attack and everybody needs to defend. And like I said, yeah, and was an outstanding performance in all matters and in all subjects of the game. And it was clear that we need exactly that if we want to beat the benchmark in Premiership, which is City. And I'm very happy that we could deliver. And this was the basis for a well-deserved win.
Last question on today's game before we do Monday's Matt Law.
Hi, Thomas. Quite a simple one. When you were on the flight from Paris to London, looking forward to that Wolves game, your first game, if someone would have said to you then, FA Cup final, Champions League semi-final, in the race for the top four, would you have believed them, and what would you have said?
Well, I would have said, okay, so let's better start immediately. This is what we did. So I would have said, well, this is quite a huge target, but there was no time to think about these things, because on the flight from Paris to London, we thought about like what we do in training, with whom to speak first, what to say in the first meeting, and what we maybe do against Wolves in the first match. So maybe this was good, because and was always like this in my career as a manager. Don't start thinking too way ahead. Don't put your stakes up too high. Don't look at the goals which are in the future. To reach all these things in top level football and in top level sports in general, you need to be ready to constantly go go forward, to constantly progress. Me as a manager, we as a staff, and in the end, every player in this club needs to totally commit to this approach of sports in highest level. And this is what we do. This is what I demand of myself, and this is what I demand of everybody in the staff, and what I feel from everybody in the staff and from the team. And this is the point. If you want to reach objectives, if you wanna climb a mountain, you better start going, because just thinking about the top does not bring you nowhere. You need to walk. You need to actually walk. And every journey starts with the first step, and you need to do. And this is what. So don't get confused by thinking too much, and don't get irritated, or maybe be too shy that you don't wish for too much. Take it step by step. Today there was the target to close the gap to Man City for 90 minutes completely. It was a huge target, and we were very focused on that and delivered very, very well. So now the next big target is to forget this performance and to forget this success and enter in full awareness to a crucial week in Premiership.
Okay, that's the end of today's press conference. We're going to do a quick 2 or 3 questions for a Monday's, and that'll have a 22:30 embargo of tomorrow night. We'll start with